How are you ding-dong diddly doing there? Gamerinos. Hope you're having a flanderific day. Hello there, Slyxx. I can't see what you're saying because my thing is, like, blocked. Shouldn't be for individuals who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Oh boy. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? No. By playing Doki Doki, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region. Yes! Let's get on with it! You gotta change the title to Doki Doki Literature Club. Why? I like the title. The game title? What is it on? Games and demos? What the fuck? Alright, thank you for letting me know about that. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Stream manager. Edit stream info. No, it is not that. It is Doki Doki. Wait, what? No. Doki Doki. Yeah. Save. There was like 3 of them. I hope I picked the right one. It's better than games and demos, though. So. Yeah, for certain games it does that. You can change it in the stream manager. I did that. Did you see how I did that, Slyxx? Are you proud of me? Are you? Are you proud? Are you like super duper proud of me? Are you? Are you, Slyxx? Are you? Are you? Okay. Sorry. Man, this is gonna be a really... You are? That's great. I'm so glad to hear it. This is gonna be a really annoying intro to everyone. I feel like, you know, it fits though, because this is such like a weird, like, anime screen. I feel like it should be a weird intro. Normally I don't do, like, anime stuff. I can't wait for you to play this. Okay, well, I guess I'm here to play it. To react to me playing this. Okay. Yeah, I want to preface this by saying I'm not at all into anime. I'm not gonna, like, necessarily bully you for watching it. I may be like, ha, weeb, but that's, like, the extent of it. It's not really for me. Like I said, I don't know. Anyway. I have been told this, ha, Weberton. Sorry. Slyxx, you gotta stop saying stupid shit, because that's gonna make me say stupid shit, and then we're never gonna get into the game. I'm just in... Weberton. Weberillas. See, you got me going. You got me going again. I'm sorry. I'm just in one of those moods. Start the game, you noob weeb. Now, you listen here, you weeaboo degenerate. Yeah. So I've been told this is a horror game. We're gonna find out, I guess. Please enter your name. Ultra. I hope it's okay for me to have an underscore in my name. You know, we'll just go for Ultra, actually. Is that okay? Is that okay with you, Slyxx, or do I have to use my full name? It doesn't say, please enter your full name. So I'm just gonna go for my first name, Ultra. Okay. Wow, the graphics! Sorry, being a dick. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... Sayori. 'Sayori? 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 ' Sayori. Sayori. We're whatever. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. Weaver Nate. I'm sorry, her name is not Sarah, so I don't know how to pronounce it. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. What is this Bippy texting me? What does that mean? I'm confused by... Oh. Sorry, it's Blake. He's texting me about the new Minecraft update, which is coming out tomorrow, and I might do something special for that. I don't know. It's not super, super crazy. It's just like a hardcore update plus bundles. Or maybe you already are a weebie because you started this game. Wait, I guess say Sarah? I don't know. You're gonna become a weeb after this. Or maybe you already are a weebie because you started this game. Also, the PS5 of this version of this game comes out tomorrow. Is it gonna be free? Is it a free update? Have I wasted my time with the PS4? What? Minecraft. Oh! So the PS5 version is coming out with the what is it called? Fuck. The bundles and something. Whatever. But no, I'm going to say I reject your premise here, Slyxx. I am not a weeb. You're a weeb. See, I'm giving you the content that you want, which is this game. I'm just, I'm doing the bumps. I'm giving the people what they want, and they want it all the time. Give the people what they want, whatever. I can't remember it right now. Whatever. I'm a little embarrassed because I listened to it today, but it's a horror game. What's up? What? This? Yeah, no, you were telling me that. But it's also an anime game, so therefore you are a weeb. Alright, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I feel like I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and say, you know what, we're gonna pick one. Which one sounds better to you, Slyxx? Sayori or Sayori? You pick one. You are so much help. Just one or two. Sayori or Sayori? Yeah, yeah, see, because you did that whole yes to me, Streamlabs has come over to mog you. Okay. Sayori, okay. And let Sayori catch up with me. Ha. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe... Oh, this is me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were ignoring me. I mean, maybe. That's mean, Ultra. Yeah, you know what people say, I'm a kind of mean person sometimes. It's fine. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What? That's a really random thing to say, my guy. Fine. Okay, that's a really random thing to say. Like, I'm gonna be honest, as a guy who's had a lot of friends who are girls, I have never been like, oh god, people are gonna think we're a couple, or have even like implied that like in any way. Like it was like Like, maybe not even a negative thing, like, oh, they might think we're a couple or something, you know? Like, no, that's kind of weird, but whatever. But you did wait for me after all. I did. But mainly because I have no control over what my character does. I guess you don't have time to be mean even if you want to. What? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Oh. I was about to say, the first thing I read made no sense. Just for the record, I'll be here, but I'll also be at the gym. The Gime. Gotcha. Whatever you say, Sayori. Ee-hee-hee. Wasn't that the best reading of that line you've ever heard? Oh my gosh, I should make her sound like Michael Jackson, so whenever we get it, ee-hee-hee. Do that. Yes, okay. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students that make their daily commute. By the way, Ultra, have you decided to join a club? I can't do Michael Jackson and read. I'm sorry. Have you decided on a club to join yet? No, I can't. A club? I'm part of the Michael Jackson impersonator club. I'm dead. Sorry. Composure. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? This game/stream series is gonna be amazing. Well, is it just because I've started out with already doing a Michael Jackson impression? Is that part of it? Did the Did that have something to do with it? Shamona! That one wasn't even good. That wasn't even good. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Did I read that right? Does that make sense? I don't know. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn! Is it because I'm a Twitch streamer? Shit! Damn! I don't know if I'm gonna recover from that. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, you shouldn't have just roasted the ever-living fuck out of me then, huh? I know, I totally got pwned. You know, that's amazing. We should bring back pwned. I really miss pwned. Like, there is just some kind of power of just roasting the fuck out of someone and then ending it with a point finger, get pwned! 2012 was a simpler time. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Damn, she's roasting the fuck out of us again, but I don't know what the fuck a NEET is. NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. That actually does sound like an answer I'd give. Alright, whatever. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Oh, trying. She's asking us to do two things at once. She's asking us to go actually do the thing, and then she's asking us to try? Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? That's easy. It can be easy, bro. You know? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Yeah, it happens, bro. It happens. You know what? I'm gonna be real here. Us dudes, we can get pretty stupid. We can get pretty stupid over girls. It happens. It happens. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Yeah, but I don't like the way she just said that, like, we're living in the basement. Like, damn. Shit. Like, that was rough. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Oof, I feel that. Sorry, just had a massive burp. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Oh, it's Sayori. Hi. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Who the fuck does that? That's just weird. You're weird. This is not me. Hashtag not me. Because I was always like the first one out of the classroom. I don't, you know, I'm also like the first one out of work, you know? I tend to be like the first one there, but I'm also like the first one to, you know, leave. I'm very, like, you know, time management oriented, I say, as I'm wasting time. Who am I kidding? I'm procrastinating reading. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's not going to make you late. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I'm so sorry. I have to, like... Sounds like... No, I just said it was not me. Because I would never space out that hard at the end of class. At the end of class, I was always the first one out. Like, I wasn't sticking around. What, you think I wanted to be there or something? But yeah, I apologize that I am barely literate and that I have to reread everything, like, over, because, like, I just want to naturally get through it quickly, and I skip over words, and then it doesn't make any sense, so I apologize. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, get wrecked. Get fucking wrecked. You can't do that in this game. What can't I do in this game? I just fucking wrecked her. Did you see that? Get wrecked, Sayori. Yeah, after you went and were talking shit about me, like, living in the basement, there's no way I'm going to your club. Boom. Dry. Mic drop. Yeah. Sorry, this music is also not helping. It's so, like... How do I explain it? Melodic. It's just, like, luring me into a trance. I'm actually going to turn it down a bit, because it's kind of driving me a little crazy. Meanie. You just said I was, like, living in the basement, talking to no one earlier today, and you want to go ahead and accuse me of being mean. Okay, whatever. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Okay. I kind of wanted to make a political joke there, but I don't. I can't think of anything really good off the top of my head at the moment. So, just insert your own political joke there. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Is that how that works? Alright, fair enough, I guess. You can't skip over words in this game. Yeah, I know. That's why I have to go back and reread things, Slyxx. You know, I'm staring at your comment right now like I'm looking you right in the face. I don't know why I'm doing that. Like I'm talking more directly to you. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. See, in school, this would have been me. I was never very interested in literature in school, and that's because schools like to push terrible books onto you, just the most boring, whatever pieces of garbage, you know, Shakespeare shit. The man could barely write. I mean, yeah, I thought that would be evident from the fact that his works come from, like, what, the 1500s, something like that. No, they don't have you read anything good, like Edgar Allan Poe, like Tolkien. What else has been interesting? I really like Frankenstein. Hamlet is shit. Gatsby, never read it. H.P. Lovecraft, his stuff is good. The original Dracula is really interesting. And then there are other, like, historical reads that I haven't read yet, but I would be super interested in going back to, like, read. Like, Theodore Roosevelt has a few books. Yeah, why couldn't we read Lord of the Rings in school? What the fuck? Yeah, you're right. It would have been amazing. Because Tolkien actually knows how to write. He's actually an author. You know, I think it's funny. Before I ever got into Tolkien, I always thought that Shakespeare was shit. Like, just really awful. Really boring. Really terrible. And when I actually got into Tolkien, I was like, oh, I love Tolkien, you know, his Lord of the Rings is really, really fascinating, really well put together and everything. But going back and listening to Tolkien in some of his interviews, it's hilarious how much he shits all over Shakespeare as well. He basically says in his 40s older professor speak, the way, like, you know, of talking, like, he's saying the same thing in that sense that I am saying right now, that Shakespeare shit and boring and garbage. So I just think that's funny. We have a very similar opinion on Shakespeare, and it was just totally natural. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Damn. And, oh, Jesus. Slyxx, thank God you're back. How do I say this name? Natsuki? That doesn't sound right. Natsuki does not sound right. Natsuki. Shakespeare is stinky poopy. Now continue the game, weeb. Natsuki. Thank you. Natsuki. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Eehee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is... Not so. Yes, so. I can't tell if Sayori... Not so? Try it one more time. We can get this. Natsuki. Yeah, I don't... Like she? Natshiki? Sue. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Yeah, I thought I said that, and you said no. After I said Natsuki. Okay. Natsuki. Okay, cool. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Yep, that's pretty on brand. You said it now, it's sure. Sue. So it's Natsuki, right? Not Natshurki. Oh boy. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Ooh, cupcakes, okay. Yes, let's go. Hell yeah, cupcakes. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Natsuki, okay. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's my pleasure meeting you. Oh, this is Girl 1. Hi, Girl 1. I like your name. Your name is way easier than everyone else's. Sayori always says nice things about you. Well, that's nice. Seriously? You brought a boy? Damn. Well, geez, sexist. Way to kill the atmosphere. Excuse me, I have big vibes. I'm a personality, thank you very much. People say I'm a pleasure to be around. Ah, Ultra, what a nice surprise. I like all of their names, by the way. Girl 1, Girl 2, and Girl 3. I shall easily remember them. Ah, Ultra, what oh yeah, I already read this. Welcome to the club. Thank you. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, I guess. If you're into anime girls, I guess. What are you looking at? I guess you. If you want to say something, say it. I guess I like your hair. It's very pink. Matches your eyes. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. No, that's girl number 2. No, that's girl number 2. Is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori, so she's the best one here. Okay, cool. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, that is not something you wanna say to a female. You're a female, Sayori. I thought you would know that. No. That's gonna cause problems. No. Slyxx, you see what she's saying? I'm a man, and I'm saying, girl, you should not be saying that to another girl. That's gonna make her mad. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. She's smarter than what I thought. Okay. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And cupcakes, apparently. And this is Yuri. I know how to say that one. The smartest in the club. You mean girl number 1? Don't say things like that. Okay, so she's into us? Maybe? Question mark? Or just really shy? I don't know. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. That's right? It's great to see you again, Ultra. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, okay. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Why is this game selling me so damn short? It's saying I'm some kind of loner loser, and apparently I cannot bag a very attractive, very popular, very athletic girl? Damn! Excuse me, I don't think the game has seen my hair. Wow. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You're a loner loser, get wrecked, Ultra. Damn. Wow. You cannot bag a very attractive, very athletic girl. Wow. I didn't know that this was Rec Ultra Day. Damn. Again, I'm just gonna say it's because the game hasn't seen my hair. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Ultra. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Yay, cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. I literally typed what you said about yourself. What about it being Rec Ultra Day? Or just, oh, go, oh. You're telling me I set the memo for Rec Ultra Day, is what you're telling me. Well, it was the game. Game started it. Well, you know what? I think the game is a real ugly loser who smells. And I heard that the game's mother doesn't even love it. What do you guys say about that, game? That's what I thought. Fucking nothing. Then how about I make some tea as well? What kind of tea? We talking like sweetened, iced, hot? And if it's hot, are we talking black? Are we talking herbal? Are we talking green? Are we talking white? What are we talking here? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Are we talking green tea? This makes a difference, people. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri, purple. What? What? Yeah, well, no, it was the game. It was the game. But don't worry, I wrecked the game right back. As a matter of fact, I had sexual relations with the game's mother. There, I blown it out of the water. It's over with. I don't know what's gotten into me today. This is a weird stream. I think it's because I'm not, like, doing anything. I'm just sitting here. Oh, what the fuck? The game started it, Slyxx. The game started it. I just had to finish it, okay? Like, it was the one that was saying that I was a loser, and a loner, and, like, an incel and all of this, so... I'm just saying. It gives the stream character. Yes. Yes, it does. This is a very characterful stream. But I gotta know, Slyxx, why did you say purple? Well, what does purple have to do with anything? You gotta finish that game off, Ultra. You got this. Oh, yeah, I should probably continue on with the game. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches purple tea? Oh, okay. Yes, purple tea, of course. What about royalty? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? That is one big smile there. Ta-da! Wow, she looks like she's got a fang. What the fuck? She like a vampire? Oh, whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's amazing. Why don't we get to see it? What the fuck? The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. That's nice. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Or hee. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Just bite in? What do you mean? Natsuki is quiet. Oh, she wants to know what we think. I can't help but her. I'm sorry, everyone. President Joe Biden has taken over the stream for a small second. Sorry for the inconvenience. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes. Obviously, she made the cupcakes. She's staring at you, looking at the cupcake in your hand. She wants to know what you think of it. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. She said she did. Why would she lie about making a cupcake? That's like really fucking random. Okay. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... What? I'm thanking you because you made the cupcake. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. What? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put my hands in the air now, say the cupcake was good, and back away slowly. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, that's what I did. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Okay, so it's gotta be hot tea. Nice, okay. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't know. I'll have to try it. When I pick up Lord of the Rings next, when I'm listening to the audiobook, I'll make a glass of tea and I'll listen to it with a glass of tea and I'll see if she's right. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. She's trying to impress me? By saying... This is a weird game. This is a weird game. So, this girl asked me if I want a cup of tea, right? And I'm like, sure. And she's like, oh yeah, cup of tea goes nice with a book, And then I'm like, oh, wow, you're allowed to have a tea set in here? And she's like, yeah, we're allowed to have a tea set in here. And then the other girl just out of nowhere is like, she's trying to impress you. With a tea set? Huh? Okay. Alright, whatever. I meant that, I believe you. Yeah, I do believe you, because it's really fucking weird that you would try to impress me with a tea set. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Well, I don't know why the other girl was giving her the business. It was just tea. She's sitting there so sassy, too. Like, hand on the hip, like, you go, girl. Like, yeah. Damn. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Oh, well. That, let me just sit back here. Hey, jealousy! Yeah, like the song, exactly. You know what? You're so right, Slyxx. This Monica, she's fucking... What's the word? People use it way too much now. And they never use it correctly, but she's doing it. Projecting. Yes, people incorrectly use that word so much. But this is actually an apt use of the word. Monica is 100% projecting here. Yuri's just having this random-ass conversation with me about tea, right? And she just comes over and she's like, oh, she's trying to impress you. And then smiles and raises an eyebrow at me? That's projecting. Busted. So what? So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Just lie. Is it not that hard? Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Yeah, so lie. Sorry, I don't know why I'm feeling so burpy. Maybe they want you busted. Oh, damn, winky face. Yeah, no, Monica's 100% projecting. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Wow. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ooh, debate club does sound way better than the literature club, I'm not gonna lie. I do love a good debate. I was in debate class 2 years, 2 different schools. And it's funny, you're a good debater in a debate class. So, my topic this was at the second school. Oh, actually, no, I got a funny story from the first and a funny story from the second. So, I guess I'll continue telling the second one, since I already kind of started telling it. Yeah, it's good. You're a good debater when the debate teacher has to come in and start debating you because the other person is just floundering so hard. I hated that here. I had to take debate to graduate, so did it out of spite, I'm assuming is what you're saying. No, I love debate. Debate was great. So anyway, in the second So I guess I should preference the first school, the first class I would have taken for debate would have been in a more right-leaning school, okay? A bit more on the Republican side. The second one would have been more left-leaning, a bit more on the Democratic side, okay? That makes sense. Because the first school was a bit of a smaller private one, and the second one was more of a public school. So anyway, my topic was the wage gap, the gender wage gap, and I was supposed to argue the contrary of it, while another person was supposed to argue in support, like that the wage gap is happening and that all of that. Anyway, so I went through and I did such a good job that, like I said, literally the teacher had to like jump in because of course she was, I don't know how canceled I am. I'm gonna be for telling you this story, but she was a feminist, so of course it was very important to her that the person arguing in favor of that topic would win. And since I was doing too good, she had to jump in. And it was so bad that people in the classroom were like, "Can I jump in and help him since you're helping her?" So that was, I'm canceled. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. You can't cancel me if I don't care. Can't cancel me if I don't care. So the other story, since I've irritated the left, now I'm going to irritate the right here. In the more right-leaning school, I had to argue in favor of abortion, while someone else had to argue against abortion, okay? Now, the entire class, and I know this is another, like, landmine topic that I'm just randomly bringing up, but I'm going to do it anyway, I don't care. So the entire class was obviously very anti-abortion. This was a right-leaning school, like I said, kind of a smaller private school. So, I should not have come close to winning that argument. I really shouldn't have. But yet, I only lost that debate by like 2 or 3 points from the tally, like of the entire class. Only lost it by 2 or 3 points. And man, it was so... I'm not gonna say what some of the things I said, because I said... I purposefully said some terrible things for a laugh. I will admit it. I said some terrible things for a laugh. And the reactions were priceless. The reactions, I promise, if you had seen it, you would have been crying laughing. Because like I said, I did say, again, like I said, objectively it was some pretty terrible jokes, but it was, like I said, just for the memes. Nothing meant by it, so... yeah. Pretty funny. I wish in debate we debated stuff like that. Debated stuff that I liked, like Star Wars or something. Yeah, but man, it's so much more fun when it's something that pisses people off, like abortion. Like, are you kidding me? That's way more fun to argue about. Sorry, that's just me. Because I feel like there's more at stake, it's a bigger thing. Not that, I'm not gonna say that, like, I like arguing about abortion. That's actually one of the topics I really don't. Out of all of them. But yeah, I don't know. If it's a bigger topic, I feel like it's more interesting to debate it. Though, I see where you're coming from, Slyxx. It is fun when you're personally invested in the thing, which is like I said, why I'm not personally like really into arguing about abortion or anything like that, is because I don't have like a personal stake in that, But yeah, no, like I said, I could see how, like, debating Star Wars or something would be way more fun. Just because, you know, it's your wheelhouse, your thing, you know? It means more to you. Wow, that was a really long, like, random-ass side tangent. Who thought that this game would bring us here? When does the scary stuff happen, by the way? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Oof. I hope she didn't hear the side tangent. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Exactly. If it was something I was passionate about, like how the sequel trilogy is completely wrong, then I'm all in for it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I definitely enjoy arguing about things like that, too. I don't know, discourse is fun. It's fun. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I feel that. That's what I'm doing here. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. She just roasted the fuck out of you earlier. Why are you in support? Okay. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this... I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. This is true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Roasted and toasted beyond belief. Exactly. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different... Wait, what? Also, I just want to say this is kind of lame. I like that, like, I could do some voice acting here, but they're all girls. Roasted and toasted beyond recognition. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't feel like I've got the best girl voice. And I don't think I could do 4 different girl voices. That's the thing. If it was just one, it would be fine. It would be great. Like, I like to flex my voice acting muscles. Like, I could do a girl voice, but I can't do 4 unique ones. Unless if I wanted to do, like, one in a southern accent or something. And that just doesn't fit with this game. I don't know. Whatever. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these 3. You're doing great. Yeah, but... I don't know. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Also, when does this get scary? Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. We haven't talked about literature. So, Ultra, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh. Well, now we're talking about literature. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Lord of the Rings. Manga Lord of the Rings. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking, Lord of the Rings. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She must be into Lord of the Rings as well. Not much of a reader, I guess. I'm a big reader. Have you seen how thick Lord of the Rings is? It's like fucking 6 books. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Again, there's like 6 books. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I bet she is. Look at her. Yeah, she's probably a hobbit, you know? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, so she likes Lord of the Rings as well. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind Lord of the Rings is amazing to me. I agree. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I agree. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about Lord of the Rings. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of Lord of the Rings, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, okay. I read a horror book once. Yeah, I've read a couple, actually. The Call of Cthulhu, and Frankenstein, and Dracula, and Herbert West, Reanimator. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be craving a conversation with a rock. Well shit, Yuri should be just talking to me, because apparently she likes Lord of the Rings a lot, and I like Lord of the Rings a lot. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Wow, yeah, no, not only is she totally into Lord of the Rings, she's totally into Lovecraftian horror as well. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Well, I mean, what do you want me to say? I really like horror. This is Spooky October. This is supposed to be a horror game. I don't know when the scares happen. Don't worry, this game gets scary. You just keep getting distracted. Yeah, fair enough. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Damn, this Monica bitch is just outing like fucking everybody. Can't have no secrets with this girl around. Shit. And give that back. Fine. Hee hee. Your cupcakes. Your poems. What? Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. She's out to get everyone, I guess. Yeah, she really is. I'm not cute. You're not really making a great argument for yourself, I guess. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh, ew. Getting hair in my mouth. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Why are you so aggressive? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. No way, I just had an ad that was 4 seconds, then it went away. Nice. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay, wow. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Okay. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Well, if it's a test, how would they look at her? It doesn't even make sense, but it made me think the stupid joke. The quiz is quizzical. What's a test? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. Okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. Get out of my way, I have to poo. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ultra? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Ultra, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Wow, dude. You really this desperate? Okay, alright, fair enough. Hey, you gotta get yours. You gotta get yours, man. You gotta get yours. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. That's the neat part. You don't. What's the neat part I don't? What? Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a second. Hello. Yuri reads the books. Yuri reads books. How are you doing? If you really came for just the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. I thought we started on a better note, cupcakes. Well, this game is a Literature Club game, so you can't not join the club. That is true. That would be just like, nah, I don't wanna join. Game over. End credits. I think with that, yeah. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Ultra, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, these girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Ultra, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. You trying to smash or something, Ultra? Whoa, yeah, I guess I am trying to smash. Does it tell me? Do I just pick one? I guess... we'll pick whatever goes for Lord of the Rings the most. So... loud, swimsuit, jumpy. Who am I smashing? I guess Yuri. I guess. Since she, you know, we're both into Lord of the Rings, so... Dark. Shiny, extreme, jump, happiness, frightening, Valentine, strawberry, uncanny, fickle, and friends. Friends! That's very Lord of the Rings. Play, disarray, papa, captive, rose, essence, sugar, broken, cute, heaven sent. Heaven sent. Scars, cry, flying, anime, summer, fun, charm, sparkle, memories, or anger. Scars. That's definitely Lord of the Rings. It's weird. It's weird. I feel like I'm picking Lord of the Rings things, but it's making Sayori jump, but not Yuri. It's weird. Passion, incapable, promise, childhood, atone, shopping, fantasy, hop, dance, holiday, atone. Yeah. Affirmage, depression, existence, awesome, fireworks, pleasure, insight, lust, waterfall, landscape. Landscape. Determination, vacation, Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Hell yeah. Vacation, determination, marriage, nature, empty, variance, funny, destiny, sing, infallible. Ooh, what is more Lord of the Rings, nature or determination? I don't know. They're both very prominent themes in Lord of the Rings, but I'm gonna go with nature. Ambient, embrace, wrath, socks, entropy, party, vitality, aura, raindrops, pure. Yeah, I'm gonna go with aura. Philosophy, defeat, melody, giggle, fluffy, bliss, color, bed. Determination, really? See, I went with nature. Because Tolkien talks a lot about nature. Melody. Tolkien sings a lot, or has songs in his writings. Grief, horror. Guess we'll go with horror. Adventure. Email. Email. What the fuck? Everyone is so determined, though. I know, but there's so much nature throughout the book. Despise, clumsy, portrait, tenacious, universe, meager, hopeless, smile, tenacious. Shame, cheer, cage, sensation, nibble, music, spinning, heart, contamination. Contamination. Milk, ocean, crimson, headphones, lollipop, precious. Precious, obviously. Vivid, anxiety, boop. Secretive, tragedy, intellectual, unending, kitty, vibrant, and bouncy. Secretive. Tears, playground, clouds, peaceful, climax, effulgent, dazzle, peace, puppy, and hair. Climax. Poof, together, special. Okay. Covet, sweet, extraordinary, imagination, alone, and sunset. Extraordinary. Lipstick, flower, flea, pain, night grown, skirt, treasure, lucky, misfortune. Really? That did? Okay, that's weird. Sadness, chocolate, rainbow, starscape, ribbon, analysis, twirl, sticky, disown, eternity. I guess eternity? Journey, yeah. I tried to pick everything based on Lord of the Rings, so we'll see how it goes. Hi again, Ultra. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ultra. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Why do I deserve to have my balls broken? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. Ooh. Ooh, points. Ooh. And last year, too. Ooh. Ooh, that's awkward. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn! Here she is again, just outing fucking everybody. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I don't know what manga is, ma'am. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ultra always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, sure. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. I do? Like cooking, cleaning my room? Damn, okay, shit. It's all about having fun and staying safe. As Otto Botsky would say. I was gonna say that sounds familiar, but I couldn't place it. Yeah, it's Otto, yeah. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Damn. So... Alright. And you almost set your house on fire once. Girl, what? Is that so? Hee hee. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, she's so into us. How come you and Ultra can become good friends too? Sayori. Looks like it. You know, I know that that's a little awkward, but y'all are just making it awkward. You just kind of gotta roll with it. Like, do you have no people skill? Well, I guess it did say our character has no people skills, but like in a moment like this, you don't like act awkward. You're like, yeah, we can be friends. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'll be your friend. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. It's really not that weird, though. Like, it's a little weird, but it's not... You'll live. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Oh, that's nice. She brought us something. Is it a copy of Lord of the Rings? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Yes, it is Lord of the Rings? I hope so. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. You give me the book. Or, I'm assuming it's a book. It's gotta be a book, right? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation, which you should have done from the start. but apparently you're an incompetent person who has no social skills whatsoever. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. What? That's what you start off with? Not just, oh wow, that was really nice of you, you know? Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Okay. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Okay, that's fine. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a very long read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read, because Tolkien is just so incredible. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I would love to discuss Lord of the Rings with you. I would love to discuss Lord of the Rings with anyone who would take the time to discuss Lord of the Rings with me. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. She even picked out Lord of the Rings because she knows that I really like Lord of the Rings, our podcast that will start someday. What? I don't know what the context of that is, Slyxx. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take Return of the King, Volume 2. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Because the Battle of Pelennor in the last book was just so fucking amazing. You said Lord of the Rings stuff... Oh, yeah. No, that would definitely be a podcast thing. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are already having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Volume 2, that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Oh man, is she gonna try to offer me some stew or something? Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. She gonna offer you some elvish bread. No, she's gonna offer us some stew. Oh, Slyxx, have you not seen the extended edition of Lord of the Rings? Do you not know about the stew? Oh. I didn't know it was like that, Slyxx. Oh, okay. You have? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought you had seen it, so I was gonna be really surprised. If I was... Yeah, well, I would have been... I watched all the extended versions. Yeah, it's the only way to watch the movies. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. I probably can imagine why. I had to reread the first chapter a few times myself. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, because you don't need a particular reason to read Lord of the Rings. It's one of the greatest books to have ever been written. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, you can't have too much Lord of the Rings. When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Read it now, dumbass. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Volume 2. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this hobbit who gets this ring from his uncle and goes on this long journey to destroy it with his friend. But as soon as he goes off, his life gets really strange. Lord of the Rings, Volume 17, Extendo Universo version. He gets targeted by these people from Mordor who are trying to get the ring and return it to their master. And while his life is in danger, he needs to desperately choose who to trust. His beloved friend Samwise Gamgee. No matter what he does, he ends up destroying the ring and saving Middle-earth. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yeah, it's a pretty major leap from the first two books to the second two books. You go from, sitting around the Shire and talking about the Buckland hobbits and, and Bag End and everything, and, elves, and all of a sudden you're in Helm's Deep and people are dying. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ultra? No, it's not that. I love Lord of the Rings. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Is there a good place to pause here, Slyxx? I'm just curious. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in, then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Well, yeah, I guess that kind of is what's happening. Hit the save button? What's the save button? Oh! Well, there was an auto-save? I should have just saved it there. Here, we're gonna save it here. Okay? So, thank you so much for watching Slyxx. Thank you so much for watching Yuri. Thank you to anyone else who may have tuned in and didn't chat with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the YouTube crowd who's gonna like and subscribe, god damn it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Am I liking it? Well, normally I'd be like, this is kind of a boring game, I'm just reading. I mean, I prefer audiobooks to reading. But at the same time, you being in here, and I don't know, it was a fun stream. So, yeah, I guess I am enjoying it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.